Because you can't allow any sort of joke. Kane shoe
What's the
a joke. It is a situation. So Kane shoe oh, say you
You know me. Think you fly, got the jets for me. And I get me. Cause I know I'm the best believe.
Welcome back to the BallBoys. We're back after another great game week. Amazing games again. My name is KPR. I'm with Koketo. I'm with Sfiso. I'm with Neo here. Let's talk about Chelsea versus Tottenham Hotspurs. A great game. Okay, the big game of the weekend? Game of two halves. Is that fair to say?
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, I felt like Tottenham, the first 30 minutes.
The first half.
Yeah, 30 minutes. I think after that, things started falling into place a bit for Chelsea. But the first 30 minutes, seeing them with that energy and all that, and we spoke about this on the last episode, their midfield changed drastically with Wings out and Skip out, Ndombele in and Lo Celso in.
Yeah.
Did that make a difference for you?
Well, yeah, because more creativity.
Yeah.
They have more, like, in the first half, they had more control of the ball, of the midfield, I should say. Because Kane was also dropping in to create an overloaded midfield. That's why Tuchel made those changes and put Kante in. You guys couldn't cope that well.
Yeah, they
in the first half, yeah.
Anyway, you mentioned Kane. How do you feel about that role? And Son looked like he was playing in the striker position. How do you feel about that setup as a whole?
Yeah, well, I think Nuno was just experimenting.
It's such a game, though.
Yeah.
Do you have to?
That's the thing. It was so unnecessary. Just play Kane as a striker. Because I think he was trying to. I think was it Thiago Silva was he playing in the center, right?
Yeah.
So I think he was trying to target Thiago Silva with
the pace.
With pace. Then maybe have Kane have that kind of quarterback role in Yana, but unnecessary. Because there was a counter where Kane was on the halfway line. You don't want Kane there. You want Kane in the box. So that's like unnecessary in my point of view.
And how do you feel about that performance from your side?
It pretty much went as I expected it to go. I didn't expect them to concede 3, but I didn't know that they were going to lose. I was expecting more of a reaction given the loss against Palace. But I don't have a problem with Kane's new role, if I'm being honest. I think someone out. He can find those passes. I think going with Lo Celso on the wing, because he wasn't really in midfield, was wrong. If he had put Lucas there, right? Because you need pacey players if you're gonna be trying to get behind them that way. So I think Nuno, he even admitted that he got it wrong tactically.
But also that Kante change, pulling out Mount as an attacking player, bringing a defensive player. But Spurs forgot that Kante can also be offensive, so he would drag out those two centre backs away from Lukaku, create more space on the wide areas. So that was a good.
Yeah, actually, on that change, that's something Tuchel mentioned. Like, he says tactically he didn't change anything. He put in Kante there. Kante was doing what Mount was supposed to do, but he just did it better. He was with more intensity and he won second balls. And the idea is to win the balls higher up the pitch with Kante, to press them to their own half. As you could see the game, how it went. We played in Spurs' half most of the second half, and the goals, I wouldn't say those are things we worked on. Maybe the corner kicks and all that, but the Kante goal. What are Spurs doing? I mean, that guy had acres of space.
That's why I'm saying that when Kante came in, Spurs were kind of relaxed that, okay, he's bringing a defensive player. Let's be more explosive up forward. Forgetting that Kante can be offensive and also create a lot of space behind for the likes of Kai Havertz, and he's very creative in holding the ball and all that. So Spurs were relaxed. The midfield was relaxed at some point.
With this performance, how do you see Chelsea? Do you believe that
Chelsea's the team to beat for me personally? It's for me. Man City, they're still slacking. They're doing the same thing they did last season. Let's not write them off. But Chelsea's the team to beat right now.
I don't know. One of the pundits called them ruthlessly ruthlessly effective.
Yeah.
Yeah, and
absolutely.
that's how it is. You guys go in there, do your job, and dip. Basically, yeah.
And you know also what I liked, you know that Spurs like to play on the counter. So Chelsea was overloaded at the back. There was Thiago, he had Jorginho, Kovacic, Rodrigo on the side. So Spurs couldn't counter anywhere because they had the back is so solidified that you can't even do anything. So they made Spurs get lost. They didn't know what to do anymore.
How do we feel about Kepa?
I kept the clean sheet. Though. That's all that
Yeah, but he looked good.
Good.
Like he was coming out for balls. He looked confident. He looked like a guy who wants to be there, right?
Yeah.
Ramsdale did that, so we're not hyping him up. So yeah,
Yeah, man, that guy cost over 80 million. Right? At least give him 20 million. Right? Okay, it's getting better. It's getting better.
He was very commanding in that.
Yeah.
There was nothing to do.
You know what I mean? He wasn't facing anything.
Yeah,
I'm worried. Okay, I want to move on. Actually, let's talk about Manchester City's performance against Southampton. I feel like Southampton came there and played, and technically they got it right. They just what
Lambora lena. Rodroile Leona Southampton. Lara leaky.
Yeah,
And damn it, they're difficult to play against, bro.
but you are weak.
We scored against them. City didn't. City have already 5 against Arsenal.
they were unlucky.
Put some respect on our name, dog.
They were unlucky with the offside there. Just
Yeah.
it was a 10 offside.
Aaron
His foot was
Bale
offside.
Chara for draw, damn
But
it.
they also
Southampton. Liverpool.
No.
I'm telling you.
Okay, they actually beat us.
Nah, that was last season.
Last season, I'm saying this season. That
Like he cried. The guy. Completely tired.
This is mental.
Oh yeah, it's amazing. Yeah,
Fucker.
what the fuck? I'm joking. Sorry.
That's his surname.
He looks like a big guy. Like, you know, today we're
And you can tell those dons are German, bro. You can see. Tuchel doubt I know if German down.
I think he's more arrogant than them.
Yeah, but Tuchel arrogant. But personally, I feel like for City, that's where they're gonna lose the league for me. I feel like it's gonna happen more often than not. This.
But
Still way too soon.
Southampton, they were technically good. Facing these big sides, they're always technically good. They overload the midfield side.
No.
Stop. 9.
There was this. Come on, look at Ballet. No. Look at win a 6. They got Southampton 1-1. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That this season they're more technically good when they face this because they've proven the 2 Manchester teams. So I don't know. City, maybe striker.
Yeah, that's why I'm going. We're gonna mention this every week.
No, every time they don't win, we're gonna say, they don't, Joe. They don't need him. They want one, but I don't think they need.
They should.
The problem is Sterling is off form. That's
not the problem.
Are we still saying he's off form?
Nobody's off form.
Nah, he scores for England, doesn't he?
Yeah, of course.
Yeah, but my thing is like nobody's off form in a team like City. You're just not doing your job. So we're gonna move you out and get somebody who can.
Yeah,
Sterling is not doing the job. They brought on Jack to try and do something.
Jack is not a goal scorer.
And you know
that's not his job though.
Jack needs who? A Kane, a striker.
No,
the way he plays, he always plays for a striker. He's been playing like that his whole career.
Since Watkins.
Yeah, no,
I'm sure I had a level the assist Grealish and feeling Watkins.
Yeah.
And
crosses and all that.
He's not a crosser though.
Yeah. What that day? Go Villa. He even had like more goals than assists. That's what that day.
He's not a. He can't find you those intricate passes or whatever.
Yeah.
So protect the ball fouler.
But but for me, I feel like that's where City might, because essentially like all the big teams are going to do their breakers down. It happened against Leicester. They got to win. Anyway, let's go back to the City game. The penalty decision, Walker.
It's not a penalty. It is not a penalty. It is not a penalty.
You believe that 100%?
It's not.
It happens against Liverpool, and Liverpool are supposed to win a penalty there. Do you feel the same?
It's not a penalty.
I don't think so.
Do you feel the same?
Do you feel the same?
But it's not a penalty, Joe.
It's like it's a supporter's penalty. The team you support, you're gonna say that it's a penalty. Mara, because you're neutral, or actually you're neutral. You're gonna say it's a penalty.
You know what? Maybe
it's not.
after an hour, or like, you know what? Maybe it's not a penalty.
Why after now? Could you
On the spot.
That's not. It's not a penalty.
You know,
it was a good decision.
I had a City fan, one of the 12 I could find. They told me that. Taman Lanze ow.
Nah, that dude kicked Walker.
How? Taman never protect the ball wa jika. For me, that's a penalty.
No, the guy fell. No.
Yeah, he was for natural
No,
ball.
he fell on top of Walker. Walker's leg.
Well,
It's not a penalty. It's not.
You see, if his challenge that caused him to fall was a completely different story. But he was already on his way down.
He was, but no shot I'm mad UFC like get attacked. That's an assault.
So for a penalty.
Yeah, City should be losing 1-0.
Then offside that one, because that's clearly not offside.
Manje one.
How the turns have tables. Yeah,
Man, I'm a baby, man. Like penalty. Eu que tava VR. Eu não
actually, for I discuss. Exactly. And a penalist.
No, man.
Discuss.
Oh my God. No, man. Anyway, look, listen.
You guys are gonna breeze past that. That was a sick pun.
Penalty.
Come on.
That's not bad.
Whatever, dog. I need my flowers, bro. I need each and one of you to say that was good.
That was okay.
Decent.
Lady performance at United against West Ham. It was okay. Like
we won.
You just got over the line.
And what did I say about? Granted, Ronaldo wasn't the one who got the last minute goal, but I told you that he brings an air of not giving
Fox
up.
in the box.
No, they were like that last season, didn't they?
No, we just didn't see it. We just didn't see it over the line for some reason. We never got the goal.
You guys can't keep going down by a goal to respond.
Yeah,
no,
especially away from home, dog. That's like the.
Don't you guys have the best away record?
They have.
So it's not about Ronaldo and
Joe. How many games? 29. Nah. For sure, we've been down in the first half for most of those games.
Yeah, so it was not Ronaldo back then.
But 20 games.
But I appreciate the fact that the response was almost instantaneous. It was less than 5 minutes.
Yeah.
Which it's a quick turnaround, which I think that won us the game.
Yeah, that Ronaldo.
Because if those guys got another chance, it was chai.
That Ronaldo, are we gonna praise him every week?
We should.
He deserves it. He should have scored the first time, dog.
Nah, dog. Like, what's the difference? Joe. Ronaldo knows where to be at the certain time, all the time. That one player on boxing. There was a time Kufa was caught lacking.
A lot.
At least Zuma was switched on, but Kufa was caught lacking. Chris was caught lacking.
Also, I'd like to point out, Ronaldo was in Zuma's pocket. Just people are talking about it because he scored. Marazuma had an excellent game, bro. 10 out of 10. He was everywhere.
His duels.
Can I say why?
Everything.
He's gonna be pissed.
Don't say why.
It's a quality more. You check the whole Premier League, Can't like Levamento, can't like Zuma. I'm joking.
Nah, but I think Zuma is the kind of defender they needed at West Ham.
Yeah.
You know, nonsense.
Yeah.
You can hear the same name. Yes.
Lingard came back to
Lingadino.
To the London London Stadium. He came back there. He scored.
Of course he does.
You know what I'm
What
saying?
a beautiful goal though.
Top bins.
Don't use it loosely.
Get top bins.
Man.
And about don't they know that he's gonna want to do that?
Zuma was asleep. Or maybe not Ronaldo.
It's one of those chances that you get in a game, and sometimes you miss them, and then sometimes you get that, and hey, good for him.
As if that wasn't dramatic enough. Penalty last minute.
Hey, true.
Palpitation straight. Niggas are not gonna let me lift this down.
Okay, how do you feel? Penalty ashile Moise ashule yeah, like
but I think this is the lesson that needs to be learned, low-key. It happened with the English.
Yeah.
Man, you can't bring on a cold player to take a penalty, dog. You know, I think I was dreading it if Rice was gonna take it, because I know he was not gonna play with that thing. The guy's gonna straight.
Yeah.
And I got the hair. Save penalty. I think he's let in like
16.
since I think
It's 14.
like 19 of the last 20 he's faced have gone in.
Since 20.
How many
penalty shootout 11-10 man. So I didn't have confidence, but I'm glad he redeemed himself. I'm stoked. I'm happy.
Moyes they made a bad move. Firstly, Noble, up. He's not gaming. The pressure's on. Okay, you experienced. I understand that, but the pressure's
last season.
Yeah, also it's your last season. But I understand it. But the pressure's on. 2-1. You're at your home stadium. Just give the clean rights to take the penalty, or one of the players. Yamalenko's day more fair.
You know, Moyes can explain this. What it's saying, trading and all that, but
It's the spur of the moment.
Yeah.
It's overthinking like
No, you know what it is now. I think it's good that I make sure. Let's make sure that we get.
But
these
my argument is
okay, but who are you gonna trust? Mark Noble, like someone who's done it for a long time, or Declan Rice is you know.
My question here is
Exactly.
Yeah.
West Ham make a penalty for 40 minutes. Does Noble come in and take it? Nope. Of course he does.
Question in jungle.
No, like I'm just trying to.
I understand.
There's difference between 90 minutes and 40 minutes.
I'm discrediting why I think it's still
it's not the same. It's not the same situation.
I feel like if a team goes into a game, have who's gonna take penalties
already discussed.
Yeah, like have the discussion already.
I'm sure you discussed it, but thing is, spur of the moment, last minute.
Yeah, that I
Who
get.
do I trust the most? Magno.
Hotman.
Yeah. He's done it.
Do you think he does the same thing if it's like, say, the 80th minute, where the score is still 1-1 and it's a chance to go ahead? He gives it to one of the players on the pitch.
Yeah, because it's not the same situation. 90 minutes. It's the last kick of the game.
Yeah, and he kicked it right into our keeper's arms. Yeah. Shouts out man like Noble. We appreciate the 3 points, my guy.
The relief.
You know what? That's a big win because big teams are gonna go there, and I think
they're gonna.
Some points are gonna
lose.
Drop. I feel like Chelsea are gonna drop.
Also, I wanted to drop on the last episode. I told you about you guys holding on to the ball too much. Ronaldo being in the box quickly. Did you see how Bruno recognized that?
Yeah,
he
always recognizes that.
Boxing or cross. I think it's that Portugal connection. The boys, so the other players should adapt from that. Or that guy's always in the box. When you have the ball, just put your head up, put it in the box.
But one thing that I need. I saw with this game, Declan Rice is a beast. That says, yo, that guy had so many interceptions that game. That's what we need. You see, if we get that, we're serious contenders.
But you're not.
Yeah. Now it's Q3, 13 points. Yeah. That's not what it's about. I'm just saying it's cute. Like it's a trio. You know what I'm saying?
With who?
All of us are in the top 3.
Only Liverpool can say that, not you.
Oh my God, these guys. Same number of goals scored.
Same number of goals.
Same results. Who have they played?
Yeah, bro, that's my argument. Look at Arsenal, it's Spurs.
Arsenal,
Brentford.
The script against Burnley and
scrape. But Jelle Bentley, I'm Bentley jump.
It was a good win though. Like Morocco.
It's a much needed win.
Yeah.
It was the funny thing. They would have the same number of points as Tottenham if they beat them.
Yeah.
How crazy is that?
And we were all praising Tottenham. Like,
Do you want not to tell
the table is Jesus.
Do you want not to tell an Illy flu?
So now Ramsdale get number 1.
Hey Joe.
He's making like a strong claim for that position.
Oh, was it a German here now?
You comfortable with that?
We are Miawa, Joe. It's not the Roy for number 1. It's a Miawa, Joe.
Are you comfortable with that decision?
Okay, things.
Yeah,
it's about preference. I like Leno.
Yeah,
And he's Ole, he looks like he
Leno's
looks
good.
you.
He's a shot
The
stopper.
presence, yeah.
Yeah, presence aside, you know what my problem with Leno is? It's on the test again. Like, when they're out of it, mentally, when they check out of the game, it's over.
Because
It's
they
over.
5-8. So
Ramsdale, he has like, you know, big heart. He's a fighter.
Put a Pickford, and oh my god, I hate those goalkeepers.
Jordan.
People scream. Little corner, you show what's happening.
Nah, Joe, class keepers. I shout, Joe. Ederson was shout. Alisson was shout. Omendi.
Yeah, no, I thought you were not gonna mention it. Like,
Not the real man.
He doesn't
They don't
shout.
Yeah. Just because you're shouting doesn't mean you're world class.
No, you know what the thing is, man. Sometimes you need command.
Yeah,
We don't command our box the same. Maybe not one mobile
Because you get the law when it's already Joe, Kane shoe, switch on. Joe, get the way, let's get one situation to so good. Joe, Kane shoe. Gabriel. Oh, say you know. Robo holo mo to na sitana.
Wala lang nabila ta.
Rasa
Fana, Joe.
Etihad ukano rasa, dito rasa kwalo. Ukano mansele or kina shoe. You'll get there. Anyway, Tomiyasu, the new signing.
Man, that's a good pickup. Because I heard somewhere the Sky Sports team.
Yeah.
I don't know if you watched that clip.
No, I don't.
They were making fun of Arsenal.
Yeah.
Like, oh, Tamioso, they're not sure if he's a centre back or the midfield. They're not sure what positions.
Who said that?
Those guys, exactly. They were making fun of Arsenal. That guy is actually a good pickup.
Yes.
He's a good right back. He's doing a better job than Pellerin. Last season, you know.
Yeah. That's
So,
what I'm saying.
yeah.
It gives me Bellerin vibes when he started at Arsenal.
But it's quick. It's actually hurtful how quick football changes. Remember there was a time Bellerin was tipped to be the next Arsenal captain.
Barcelona was looking at him and
Dog.
He was a captain. Yeah.
Ended up at Betis. Not that it's not
But
a
he's
good
doing.
thing.
He's doing good.
club, childhood club. Now he supports us fans.
No,
Good performance. And he's in Europe.
Barcelona phone Betis phone. Okay, dream childhood team. Sure.
Nah, Basa ya phone. Sure.
I'm just saying. Hey. Bauperita hari advance.
But surely Arsenal found their confidence back.
The game against Spurs, I think it comes at a perfect time. Those teams that they can take up. For you, let's preview this game. Actually, might as well. Who wins the game and why do you think they win the game? I'm asking both of you. Answer.
No, it's tough.
As I said, go for it.
Because Kane might actually turn up.
As you always do. Song is back.
Yeah.
So
Nah, that's not. Nah, it's Spurs, man. It's a hot spare.
And I feel like Arsenal defensively they way better than Spurs. For me, like
I don't know about that.
no,
They shipped in 5.
yeah, with a different defense.
Spurs have 3 clean sheets. Them lot have 2.
Okay, but look, defense Arsenal chinchilla
Yeah.
from those games. Beg for your vote, except Tierney.
But my problem is now you're basing this on clean sheets they got against teams that notoriously
I'm
don't
not,
score.
Actually, I'm not basing it on that. I'm just basing. The whole system. It looks like it works, except for White, who couldn't hit a ball to save his life. But Tomiyasu Namutusa, Ramsdale, Shule Na Tsokwali, Gabriel was good. Tierney, always. Actually, Banzili
Wood.
But bully, Joe. Who do I
But no bully, in a game
They didn't do it.
goal. That means
They
the
didn't
driver
do
score.
But they didn't do it.
They didn't
And
do it.
Arsenal coped with it.
Joe, actually, or not Joe, they just got packed in 3-1 by, you know what I mean? Like they're playing against teams that aren't doing well. And when it was their chance to prove this, granted their squad wasn't complete then, you know. But still, like, you know, I think Spurs have a bit, like, their receipts tell more than Zadaring, because what, let's say, you know, significantly
Spurs,
big
like,
teams
2
already.
games in a row, Joe. Nah, Joe. They got
3.
the worst.
But-
No, I'm
but-
saying
but-
no, because about those 3 losses. They got the worst rents, but they're still muddy. How, Joe?
Hey, nigga, like that.
Damn.
Some states don't wash off, man.
Hey, Joe. Nah, Joe. I would give Arsenal the benefit of the doubt.
Me too.
They trying.
I think it's a
And
draw.
they're showing metal.
Let's see a draw.
It's more guns now.
A score draw, like a 1-1.
I think that Smith Rowe, that Odegaard, Aubameyang is gonna come to the party with party. I think they're gonna. I'm leaning towards Arsenal.
Because one of our culture, yeah. So playing the best players, dog. And Ndombele, I was watching him specifically in that game. How did you guys see Nyana cameo Nyana like 60 minutes?
You know, fair.
See, in terms of fitness, yeah, but holding the ball, creating spaces, knowing when to pass.
He's nice on the ball.
He's good. He's very creative.
Yeah,
and then I really just need someone to take with, and then Spurs judge. They might, I don't know. Madama doesn't talk because Ndombele fit. Yeah,
and then Arsenal midfielder Hashani Wamon.
Yeah, what party?
He won't keep. I don't think he's gonna be able to keep up with these guys.
Voila, after 60 engine punches there. We just keep.
And the replacement, how I
Well, let's get my key in you.
Daman arum mona kasiro la bad the joy.
Joe,
Wama kanchela mon.
Let's skip to let's skip to Liverpool. Another 3-0 win.
Yes, sir.
I felt Palace came to play and they played, but you guys got the goal.
Wasn't enough.
Yeah, it was. At the end of the day, quality just decided the game.
Yeah,
And
3 set pieces.
yeah,
All goals for set pieces.
Mane finally scoring 2 games in a row.
Pulled the
Yeah, but
Burnley.
9 games in a
9
row
games
against
in a row
Palace.
against Palace.
Oh, new Premier League record.
Oh,
Yeah, shouts out, man.
And then goes for Liverpool.
Shouts out man like Sadio for that.
Sadio.
He's 2 away from 100 in the Prem, no?
He is already there. Oh, in the Prem.
In the Prem.
Yeah, in the Prem still.
Yeah.
And Salah thing is 1 for Liverpool, eh? Yeah, 1.
Yeah.
He's on it.
He's close to Drogba.
Yeah.
The 3 goals in
Yeah,
Yara.
the goals in Yara.
You think he'll get?
It's surprising me.
Surprising me.
Drogba is a couple of Premier Leagues. Get there first.
Yeah, sure.
No, let's talk about Liverpool.
Yeah.
You guys looked good. The team looks good. Klopp changed the whole defense. We were talking about squad depth, and you guys changed your whole back 4, and everyone played well.
Ibrahima Konate was a good buy.
Get solid, man.
Kevon.
Yeah, get solid.
Nto ay leng barkamang. Mna ba tibisa bolo ba le 2 Bentek.
Yeah.
Ah,
Mara Julian na bintik ka malata.
Well.
Please.
Bentek ma brakas na.
You press
Yeah, man,
man.
Aswa na Bentek.
Why don't come see?
Mang.
You're picking yourself up. I probably not going to say.
Anzi.
Kasiana want to yes.
Shunting.
Trend and
But in terms of depth, Joe, if all our team is fit, our players are fit, we have a great team to compete
for the Prem.
for the Prem. We have a great team to compete because, they took off. Nabi came in, scored.
Great
guys,
goal.
great volley, yeah.
And the Eric
Oh, the celebration.
Yeah. Jeez, okay.
James Milner, my man of the match, personally. I thought Zaha was gonna run riots around him, but hey,
Joe,
What's wrong with Zaha?
Zaha let me down. You know what it is, Joe? I think it kind of you lose. I don't know. This is all speculation. I don't know that guy personally.
Yeah.
Maronal Darengela, you've been saying that you need a bigger challenge. And about disappointed that he transfer away from the team.
Yeah.
I think he's hurtful.
But Joe, performing against Spurs, Joe.
No, yeah, not Joe. Otansashi, you don't understand. Like, I think he's a consummate professional. He's always gonna. But you know, it's a weird dynamic when everybody around you knows that you think you're
bigger than you.
Nah, I wasn't gonna say that.
Also-
You're ready for a new challenge. You know,
Yeah.
not bigger than the team per se. I don't think he would say that. But when you feel like you've outgrown the team, thank you. That's what I was going to say. It's a weird dynamic.
Forgot the price tag on him. My 80 million.
No, the problem was the Arsenal board, I think, because Zaha mentioned he spoke to Emery. Emery wanted Zaha, like, I want Zaha, I want you. You're gonna play here and do this. But Zaha, the Arsenal board was like, nah, it's way too much for Zaha. So I don't do baby
For the same amount of money.
Yes, the same amount.
Jesus.
I think 72 mil or whatever.
Yeah. You had a question?
Yeah, you think if they didn't go in that direction and they went with Zaha, it would be a better team?
Yeah.
Or
Yeah.
Because Zaha knows the Prem. Like, Besides, I could not go Arsenal team and just do what he was
Arsenal
doing.
pretty much plays Bolo as a hard, Joe.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I feel like him and Obama would have a great
yeah.
relationship. You can see and there's a house with selfish. He crosses the ball, that guy, whenever he has a chance.
Yeah.
So
But
I feel
who's he
like
crossing it into?
Flop no, he was gonna cross it to Obama.
I'm just starting.
Obama is decent.
I'm a cool guy way
He's
too.
decent.
Nah, Joe. Nah.
Well, like
Joe.
Kazet, maybe not like revive.
Yeah,
If our
maybe.
extra 2 seasons in
Yeah,
no
perhaps.
no
I don't-
FIFA bench.
I don't think his time is done though. I think they're using him sparingly.
How old man? Like
I
Kazet?
said, yeah.
You feel so?
He's not done.
I don't
He's
think
not.
How
Who
old is
get
he
your
now?
Daman getting
Hey,
judged?
How old is he now?
I'm not sure. Maybe 20, 29.
29. Yeah,
Yeah.
29, 28.
He's been at Arsenal for a minute though.
I feel like okay, Arsenal are a big team right now, but I feel like he needs to. I don't know which team. Everton.
Southampton give a replace things. Yeah.
He wouldn't go. Do you know the pride in Fana? Like,
That's the problem.
so you take him in Liverpool. Heba fana when you killing Africa,
Hey, that's the problem. You're talking about squad depth. Hey, Joe. Hanbili, hey, Joe.
I'm strip you naked in January.
Yeah, Joe. Pants down.
Oh man, who's gonna play then? Like,
Joe, we have Minamino, Utakun, but Klopp doesn't. I don't know why he doesn't play. The guy had a good preseason.
Trust him, Agi. So,
Joe, man, play him. Ufa Joe, Joe.
yeah.
so it's gonna be Takumi, Origi,
Hey, Joe.
and Jota from
I heard Ox was practicing that first 9, so I wanna go see Mala. Ufemino na yuko.
Milner Faka shift.
Hey, Joe.
Seems to do everything.
Trust him. Trust him.
Well, we've been speaking a lot of speculation. Now
Yeah.
let's speculate about the games this weekend. Right? How do we see there's 2 big games. We discussed the Spurs and Arsenal. And then the other one, how do we see it?
Spurs, City, Chelsea.
City, Chelsea.
City. Listen, we're gonna have our fans there. Gonna have a good following. Agito Malibatla.
Alazalo Etihad.
No. Empty. Oh my God! Good go Manchester. That if you get caught speeding, about 50 gate, yeah.
But
For it like all over flop, but might as well speed to the stadium.
Yeah.
No longer Nazari Kellogg's like I'm not taking it. But anyway, the game I think is going to be another technical battle between Klopp and Guardiola. Guardiola must be pissed.
Tuchel, Joe. I know you like Klopp, but yeah, Tuchel.
Yeah. Tuchel and Guardiola. I feel like Guardiola he's watching Chelsea games as we speak right now. He's probably been watching it the whole week. And I think, I don't know, man, it's going to be a tough game. I can see De Bruyne and Gundogan starting. And finally, Rodri or Fernandinho will definitely start. The front three, you know what, you can't call it a City team, but I feel like you will see Mahrez there. Maybe Jesus could go back to
striker.
Yeah, I feel like Torres, I feel like Jesus...
He doesn't have the fight.
Yes,
but it's quite interesting. That game was Southampton, I'm glad and he's definitely not going to play the cup game. So maybe not immediately now.
Torres.
Yeah.
Pep roulette is dangerous. I know Grealish definitely starts. Does Sterling start? Because he seems to have a goal against Chelsea. He seems to have a goal.
Put him as a false 9.
I don't know. You can call the Chelsea team. I mean, it's there for you to see. Like it's simple. Silva, Christensen,
Original.
No.
I mean, competition, my bad.
No, I feel like you know what he did against Spurs. The second half, Jorginho, Kovacic, and Kante.
Yeah.
I feel like he does it again.
Mm.
Kovacic has been playing more forward. Like seems like that's what they've been telling him to do, as well as Kante. I feel like
so Mount stays out. So
it's either Mount or Havertz stays out, or even both. Yeah. Edison will enjoy that, but yeah.
So your score prediction?
Man, what I see...
You start with the score.
Yeah, it's either going to be a very tight game where Chelsea wins it 1-0 like they do, or like a scoreless draw. Because I don't think they have the facilities to break you down. I don't think anybody in the, has the facilities to break you down except. But yeah, no, I don't think they have the facilities for that big man. But yeah, I see you guys living on Noto. There's definitely a clean sheet in other direction. So I see.
CT Hitler Stamford Bridge a couple of times, but apologies. They get there and they just mess us up, and I feel like it's either a game like that where we feel like it's Chelsea, like, we got everything wrong there. What's happening? Back to the drawing board, or we beat them, but it won't be like these guys just ran over City and all that. It's gonna be a tight game, as we say, if Chelsea wins. But if City wins, they score a couple of goals because that's what they do.
Okay, and then
I think Klopp and Pep, they hate playing against a back 3, back 5. They've been saying it like, hey, Joe, play, he's on.
Yeah.
But still, no, they can't break down those 5 at the back. So I think it's gonna be like a 1-0 Chelsea type of that kind of boring game, that kind of game.
Do you think it's gonna be a boring game?
Yeah.
I feel like Chelsea's gonna sit back because obviously
it's what it's gonna be.
I'm saying that City's gonna have much more of the ball, and you're gonna try and break on the counter.
Exactly, it's gonna be like a tactical feat, like us, because we like watching games like that. We're gonna enjoy it. Mara for like, in terms of action, there's not gonna be a lot of action.
I feel like Thomas is gonna allow City to come at them and break on the counter.
I wanna address this. Chelsea are not a defensive team, and they're not gonna park the bus against City. We played in the Champions League. We played in the FA Cup against them. We played in the league when we beat them. We played. You don't have an opinion.
I have an opinion. Maybe league you can settle for a point.
We know we're gonna go win a league and we're gonna play. We're gonna play them.
So you think you're gonna go as
our position is 45, 55.
You think you're gonna go to toe?
Yeah, I would say. Basically second striker.
Yeah, but Kante and Jorginho, they drop there.
They don't drop, they go.
A little negative,
we know.
Mara. A little positive. I want me to on if there's a scale, you niggas are not like basic, you're not acidic, you're like water, you understand? You're not necessarily in the middle, but the chemistry
business. Anyway, that's the podcast for this week. Thank you so much for tuning in. Thank you for the subscribers. Thank you for everything, the viewers, all 12 City fans. We see you. Thank you so much. Until next time, we out. BallBoys.
You know me. Think you fly, got the chance for me.